Hi, my name is Sandra, and I live in Spokane. And I have been looking for the healing ministry for, I'd say, 8 years. And I finally found people through the social media, Pete Carbera, there's Todd White, there's several other people out there that are doing this, but looking for somebody close has been a real challenge. So I found that Pete Carbera was doing some classes, and I was hopeful to take a class at his facility, and they weren't having any available openings. So they referred me to Tom Loud, and so I researched further for Tom Loud, and he's in Seattle, and I contacted him and I asked him if there was if I could come out there and get some training. And he said, well, why don't you just check out with Dave Colby in the Tri-Cities? He's closer to you. I said, wow, right here in the Tri-Cities? Wow, that would be really close. So I got in touch with David, and he invited me down to come down and get some training. And I just feel really blessed that I was able to get in touch with him. So today we went down to the Pasco Market, and I got the opportunity to train hands-on. And my first miracle healing, I laid my hands on a young boy that had an injured foot, and in Jesus' name, and he had healed his ankle. So then we prayed for another gal who was on a list of a treasure hunt of Dave's, and she had shoulder pain, back pain, I think it was hips and knees, and so Dave had prayed over her shoulder, and that was healed. Then we moved on to her back, and Dave asked me to pray over her back, which I did, and her back was healed. And then Dave and I prayed for her husband. She had a total healing. So then we prayed for her husband because he had some back pain, and he had some tightness in his back, which and he also had an incision on the back of his back where he'd had surgery, I believe, twice already, and he was still in a lot of pain. So Dave had prayed over his back, and then he was still complaining about the tightness. So I was also praying over him, and he said he felt much better, and he felt healed on that one. So then we prayed for some other gals. There was 3 gals together, and she had back pain as well. And I prayed over her back in Jesus' name, and her back was healed. So that was 4 people in one day. So it was a good start.
Yeah. So was it worth the trip down here?
Oh, yeah. And I would recommend it to anybody, but I plan on going back up into Spokane. Dave tells me that there was 2 young men that were also at the training camp at Pete Carbera's training camp. And they're in Spokane, so I'm going to try and touch base with them, and we're going to move forward, I hope, and step out.
All right.
So Spokane, here we come.
It's not going to be the same after
It's not going to be the same. I'm going to
Okay, thank you.
enjoy it.